What's up guys, it's Nikita Fajita. You might know me as that VR treadmill girl, and if you don't, welcome to the channel. I'm Nikita. I play games on a VR treadmill. I've done over 1,000 miles on the Cat VR treadmill so far. And last month, I started a MetaQuest Plus trial, so I've been trying out all those different games that I can play with MetaQuest Plus because I feel like it's the most affordable way to play meta games. And if I can play them on my treadmill, I'm going to play them on my treadmill. And you can start a trial of MetaQuest Plus today for an entire month for free. Or if you get a new headset, you get 3 months for free for a limited time. And that's what I did because I got a new MetaQuest 3S last month. So what is MetaQuest Plus? MetaQuest Plus is a game subscription to meta games. You start with over 20 titles on day one, 9 of which work with the VR treadmill. You get mixed reality, you get virtual reality, you get multiplayer options. You also get exclusive discounts to different games in the Quest store. You get 2 new titles every month from Meta themselves. They pick them out, and it's pretty awesome. It's $7.99 a month or $60 a year. Check it out. I would say give it a try. You got nothing to lose. So we're going to review Until You Fall today, which is a Quest Plus title. And this is a little bit of an older title, but I'm going to review it from a different perspective. A VR treadmill user's perspective, and there's not a huge amount of us yet. And since I've done more than 1,000 miles on the VR treadmill, I think that I'm qualified to call myself a VR treadmill expert. And you can fight me in the comments. So I'm going to go over what the game is, my thoughts and opinions on it, and then I'm going to give it a rating from 1 to 10 as an overall VR game and as a VR game specifically used on the VR treadmill. So 2 different ratings. Until You Fall is a roguelite game. So every run you do in this dungeon, you start over at the beginning after you fall, after you get beat by a boss or whatever. But it has really good progression. After every run you do, you get currency, and with that currency you can upgrade your weapons, so the next run you do a little bit better and you get a little bit further. There is story to the game, but I did not pay attention to it at all. I'm just telling you that right now, so I apologize if you wanted review about the story. But I like it that way because I don't like just reading a lot or waiting through cutscenes, so I'm grateful that I could just jump into the action in this game. There are different weapons for different play styles and different enemies that need to be handled in different ways. So there's a lot of variation and a lot of replayability in that sense. There's also multiple levels of difficulty you can choose from. I appreciate that. I like replayability a lot. This game has been hyped up a lot by a lot of different fitness VR people that it's a really great workout. It did get me moving, I'll tell you, okay? I was put my hands up to the side, all that kind of stuff, and maybe I didn't make it far enough to really get a full workout, but it didn't make me move as much as I thought it would make me move. There is moving out of the way to the sides and ducking down, like doing some squats here and there, but it's not enough, I don't think, to really be a full workout, but it's definitely a way to stay active. There is a unique way they handle movement. So you can walk forward or whatever direction normally, okay, but there's only one speed, or you can dash at enemies, which can inflict damage. I personally do not enjoy this at all as a VR treadmill user, okay, because I find it immersion breaking. I don't like it. I don't like being flung forward at all. But as a regular game, like just for people who are standing in one spot, it might feel nice to feel like you're making progress in a direction without just pushing the stick and waiting, you know? Because on the treadmill, I get that satisfaction of moving my feet and feeling like I'm getting somewhere. But when you're standing still, you don't get that. So my rating for it being just an overall VR game is 8.5 out of 10 because I really like the game. It's really fun. It does get you moving, okay? The progression is addicting. The movement is great when you're standing still. Just everything about it I really like. I think maybe I just really like roguelike games, to be honest. As for the VR treadmill, I give it a 6. And I know, I'm sorry, okay? I know that's a lot lower than what I gave it as an overall VR game. And that's because the one speed when you're running bothered me deeply. If I'm running faster with my feet, I want to move faster in the game. And that just irked me really bad. Also, you know, the dashing part. I already gave you my spiel on the dashing part. That's very immersion breaking for me. I'm really into the game when I'm on the VR treadmill, and I don't want anything to mess up me thinking I'm in the game. You know what I mean? Also, big sad, when you're dashing out of the way on the VR treadmill, it doesn't want to let you move side to side like that as well. So it's just not as good. Definitely a way better game to not be on the treadmill with. That being said, still play the game. It's still a really good game, and I hope I didn't disappoint you by that rating, but I just gotta be honest, you know? So if you have any games that you think I should play on the VR treadmill and review for you to tell you whether it's a good option or not, do let me know in the comments. I'm still going to continue to play this game because I really like it, and I know I just put out a top 5 for my top 5 games to play on the VR treadmill, and I really think next time I put out that video again, this will probably make number 5. I really, really liked it, even though it's not perfect for the VR treadmill. Not everything's going to be perfect, you know what I mean? Some tips I have for this game, if you're curious, is prioritize health crystals if you're like me and get hit a lot. Maybe that's just me because I'm bad. Actually read the perks, you know, grind points by playing on easy, and yeah, pretty much just that. And remember you have an ult, because I kept forgetting to use my ultimate ability. If you're curious, I have some stats next to me showing you how many calories I burned in a 2-hour period playing this game on the VR treadmill. Do keep in mind that Pulsoid, the stats there, they don't take away my idle rate of burning, which is about 64 an hour. So I'll put the math up there for you. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. I appreciate it. I read all of them, and thank you so much for watching.